Hello guys, we are back with another Naruto What If video. Now, it's gonna be what if Naruto had the Hiei no Mi / Aokiji's powers, part 5. So anyways, we're just gonna go to the time to where we left off. Now, I know I haven't posted in 7 days, and I did promise I was gonna post, but I wasn't in my house at the time. So yeah, I kinda had to hold off on that. But anyways, we are gonna go to where we left off. Okay, so where we left off was when Team 7 was training, as Sakura was also getting trained. My bad. I don't know if she passed or not. Most likely she didn't. She most likely didn't. Whatever I said in the last what if, regard that. Disregard it, because Sakura wasn't trained by Naruto yet. Nor was she seriously trained, so she was technically like her canon self, still weak. So yeah. As anyways, this is when so it's Kakashi training along with Jiraiya, and I think Miko that's training with Sakura, Naruto, and Sasuke. So yeah, as anyways, we're just gonna go on to the 1 month time skip. Now, as 1 month goes by, this is when they would all head into the Chunin exams finals. Now, as they walk in, Naruto would be walking with Team 7. As he would smirk, as he sees Neji, Neji would just have a big scowl on his face, saying, so you decided to show up, huh? I didn't really think you would. As Naruto would be like, why wouldn't I show up? You think of me as someone who's weak, because I will never back down from a fight, Neji Hyuga. As anyways, this is when Neji would be like, well, let's just see what you got. As when the proctor would say, alright, can everyone else but Naruto and Neji leave the ring? As this is when everyone else would leave, as it would only just be Naruto and Neji in the ring. Neji would start trash talking a little bit, but so Naruto would say, look, Neji, just stop with the trash talking and just get ready to fight me. As Neji would, smirk, saying, well, you asked for it. As this is when Neji would, this is when Neji would look at the proctor, as the proctor would say, begin. Now, as they begin, this is when Neji would rush in at Naruto. As Naruto would see Neji, Neji would try and palm strike him. As Naruto would dodge to the right, this is when Naruto would grab onto Neji's arm. As he grabs onto Neji's arm, Naruto would swing him around. As when Neji, using his momentum, being sent away from Naruto, he would throw a kunai. As this kunai would then be caught by Naruto, this is when Naruto would look, as Neji would be right in front of him. As Neji would try and palm strike Naruto again, Naruto would just take this hit, as a chunk of ice was sent out of Naruto's body. Now, this would, weird out Neji, being like, what the hell? How can... As this is when he gets punched in the stomach before he could say his other words. Now, as he gets punched in his stomach, this is when, Naruto would just look at him and say, how pathetic of you, Neji. You can't even hurt me. But I'll make it a little easier for you. I will not use my fruit ability, so I'll allow you to actually hurt me, to give you a chance. As when Neji would smirk, saying, don't get too cocky. You think you're gonna win without your power, not fruit, my bad, your power. I said fruit on accident, so yeah, that is my fault all the way, so I'm so sorry. As anyways, this is when Neji would rush in, is this when he says, you are within my range of divination. As Naruto hears this, Naruto would get hit with 1 palm, 2 palm, 4 palm, 8 palms, 16 palms, 32 palms, 8 trigrams, 64 palms. Now, I always have to say the move when this happens, so yeah. As anyways, Naruto gets hit with the 64 palms. Naruto would, my bad. Naruto would recoil back in pain. But this is when Naruto would get back up. As anyways, Naruto would step up to where Neji is, as he would hit him with a strong right hook. Now, as this right hook would be delivered, Neji would start coughing up blood. As Naruto's hand, or arm, would be infused with haki. As Neji would be like, what the hell is he? As he felt Naruto's punches, and they weren't like this before, as this was a different type of punch. He gets punched so hard that he's just almost out of it. As he's in a daze, this is when Naruto would grab onto Neji, as Naruto would start slamming Neji onto the ground. As when Neji would grab onto Naruto's arm, and then palm strike him where his chest was. Naruto, seeing that he was trying to like go for a death blow, would easily, use his Logia and, turn it to ice. As anyways, Naruto would then turn his arm into ice and punch Neji, as Neji would be knocked out. As the proctor would say, winner by knockout, Naruto Uzumaki. As this is when, Naruto would be like, well then, I guess Neji wasn't strong enough to beat me. As anyways, this is when the rest of the matches would go on. As the rest of the matches go on, Naruto would be like, this is so boring. As this is when we get to Sasuke's match. Now, as Sasuke's match is, commencing. That's the word I was trying to find that last video. But as the battle commences, this is when, Sasuke would charge up a Chidori and would stab it straight into Gaara's shoulder. Yes, it's the shoulder. As this is when, Gaara would be sent into a sort of, frenzy. After getting pierced by the Chidori, he would get very, very angry and then a little scared. As he would start screaming, as he would start yelling, is this my blood? Is this my blood? As soon Gaara would start tweaking right now, Gaara would, kind of get taken over a little bit by the Shukaku as he's starting to use Shukaku's powers. Now, as this happens, this is when feathers would start to fall from the sky. So Naruto would be looking at this, he's like, are you for real right now? Didn't that guy learn his lesson? As this is when Naruto would be like, well, seems like the village is being attacked. As Miko would teleport right next to Naruto, she would say, Naruto, you need to go over and fight that shinobi. When he runs, as Naruto would just nod, saying, all right, Miko, I guess. As this is when, my bad, Miko would see that a whole bunch of shinobi are starting to appear. As they start attacking, this is when the Konoha Crush would fully commence. Now, as this is going on, this is when, my fault. This is when Naruto would start chasing. As Gaara would start running away, Naruto would get back here. As Sasuke would also be chasing, so when Sakura would try and also chase after them. As they are running into the forest, this was when Kankuro and Tamari would also, chase them. As she can't let her brother just fight alone. As this is happening, this is when, oh my goodness. This is when they make it into the forest. As Sasuke is engaging Gaara in a battle, Naruto would tell Sasuke to stand down because Gaara is seemingly way too strong for him. As this is when, Sasuke would be like, damn it, Naruto. Well, what can you do? You're only able to freeze. You can't just freeze the sand. So Naruto's like, actually, I can. As when Gaara would charge in at Naruto would easily dodge. As this is when Naruto would grab onto the sand. As the sand starts to freeze, this is when Gaara would tear that sand off in immense amount of pain. As this is when he's gonna be like, is this more? It's more of my blood. As Naruto would just look at him, and say, I honestly don't know why you're freaking out as if you've never seen your blood in your life. As when Naruto's like, maybe he hasn't, since he has that barrier always around him. As this is when, he would start attacking Naruto. Now, while he is trying to attack Naruto would continue to keep on dodging. Now, as he continues to keep dodging, Naruto is trying to make a plan on how to, like, you know, fight off or, like, incapacitate him to make sure he can't, you know, do anything. As this is when Naruto decides he's gonna appear right behind Gaara, and he's gonna knock him out. Now, as Gaara is knocked out, this is when Shukaku takes his chances. As Shukaku would start taking over Gaara, Naruto, seeing this, would be like, oh, damn it, I made it worse. As when the fox, Kurama, would say, kid, are you an idiot? You made the One Tails take over. Now what are you gonna do? Naruto would just be like, look, I don't know, but I guess I have to do something about it. Alright, well, I'll try this. Wind style. Great wind, cold winds, my bad, cold winds. As Naruto would blow out like a very cold gust of snow, technically, because it's like a blizzard, like whatever makes water and snow make. Water and ice make snow. So yeah, Naruto makes like a whole bunch of snow, which I know that's the thing. There's like the blizzard fruit, but like Naruto can also make, since he's mixing water and ice with, oh shoot, hold on. He's mixing water and ice and wind style. It is gonna allow him to actually, like, you know, make snow. And I'm pretty sure that's actually how it works. But you know, it's kind of confusing, so, you know. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would, well, look at, like, these winds as they would start picking up. This is when Shukaku would be hit by it. As he would get a little bit slowed down, he starts to send his own wind blast. As he starts to send sand towards Naruto, Naruto would easily sidestep and then grab onto the sand. As he would grab onto Shukaku's, like, leg and start freezing. As Shukaku would be getting frozen, this is when Shukaku would break off. As all these sand would, like, burst, Naruto would jump out the way. As anyways, Naruto says, well, I guess I gotta do this, even though I barely ever use this. Wind, fire style, great flame destruction. As he sends a fire style, this is when, like, Shukaku would be like, wait, how is he using fire if he's like a freaking snow user? Not a snow user, but an ice user. As you guys don't know, but Naruto's affinity is wind, and, well, that's it. Yeah, like, his main affinity was wind, but he could also use other jutsu if he trains. But, like, it's kind of hard for him to use fire style, even though wind and fire complement each other. Like, they're a very good combination. He still can't, you know, really, be able to use it as good because, like, his main affinity and his ice, everything like that. So yeah, as anyways, his ice isn't, like, connected to his affinities. Like, well, it kind of is, but, you know, it's not, like, heavily connected. It just helps out, you know, with his water style and his wind style. So his wind and water style are always going to be amplified. So yeah, his water style can also help with his you know, ice sometimes. So yeah, hopefully that explanation is good. As anyways, since Shukaku would, you know, back up and actually send out something. As he's starting to charge up a Bijudama, Naruto, seeing this, would actually start to, like, you know, panic. So Naruto would, you know, turn on his observation haki and his haki. As this is when Naruto says, alright, Kurama, I'm gonna punch it. As the Nine-Tails Fox would be like, what the hell, kid? No, the hell you're not. That thing could instantly obliterate you. As Naruto would just chuckle, saying, no, it won't. I promise. I have my haki on. As the fox would be like, well, I'm just gonna reinforce you with my chakra so we don't both die. As anyways, Naruto would just chuckle. As Naruto sees the Bijudama would be sent. As Naruto would use his right fist, it would be covered in ice and haki. As he would punch this Bijudama straight back at Shukaku. Shukaku would be like, what the hell? As he sees the Bijudama coming back at him, he's like, what the hell is this kid? As when the Bijudama would come in contact with Shukaku, as Shukaku would technically take himself out. So yeah, that's a very comedic way. That's regularly how it's not working. I mean, like, if you deflect, like, you know, when Goku threw a spirit bomb and, you know, I think Gohan deflected it trying to hit Vegeta. Yeah, Vegeta. Yo, but that's the thing. Like, the spirit bomb, in the start of the show was kind of weird because it was like something like you held in your hand. But enough on Dragon Ball. So anyways, as this happens, Naruto would start walking towards, well, Gaara. As Naruto's like, serious? This kid is freaking out. As anyways, this is when Naruto would see that Gaara is like, crying, asking him not to end his existence. As, Naruto would be like, look, calm down, okay? I'm not here to hurt you or anything. I just want to talk. As they begin talking, Naruto would see how, Gaara is. As he sees, Gaara really is sad. That's the thing, even though he had a family, he was always targeted by his village. Just like Naruto. But, Naruto could sympathize with Gaara. As they both started talking, Naruto would tell him to focus on his family, that he has a family to go to, and that he shouldn't be neglecting them, for they could be gone any day now, since they are shinobi. As Gaara would start crying, Gaara would give Naruto a hug. As Naruto, seeing this, would just smile, seeing that he changed another life. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would see, or Naruto would go back to the village. As he sees a barrier, Naruto would is about to touch it, but Miko would stop him, saying, "Naruto, don't do that. It might kill you, Naruto." As she got very scared for a second, thinking that she was gonna lose Naruto at that moment. But Naruto said, "It's okay. I know how to get through this. It's good." Naruto would use the Fox's chakra along with, along with the, Fox's chakra and armament haki. As Naruto would punch the barrier would start to weaken. As when the shinobi see this, would be like, wait, he's punching a hole through it. We might be able to save the Hokage. As this is when a whole bunch of Anbu start utilizing, as they would get around, this is when the barrier would fall. Now, as this barrier falls, all the Anbu would start going in. As they go in to Hokage, this is when Miko would go for the Sound 4. Quickly, arresting them. This is when Naruto says, wait, let me take care of Orochimaru. As Naruto would teleport right in front of Orochimaru would be grabbed by the throat. As Orochimaru would be thrown to the ground, Naruto would grab him by the head and smash him into the ground. As when Naruto would starts freezing his stomach, Orochimaru would quickly hit away Naruto, but Orochimaru has been heavily damaged by the kid already. As anyways, Orochimaru says, well, screw that, I'm not dying for this. As anyways, after this is when Orochimaru would start running away. Or he would just reverse summon himself out of there. As anyways, this is when Kabuto would be seen leaving, as he did escape custody. Naruto, seeing him, would grab onto Kabuto, but decides to leave him, let him go. They're seeing there's no point in really doing anything, since Orochimaru did leave. There's no point in really trying to stop Kabuto, since he's Naruto sees him as a nuisance. So yeah. As anyways, after this is when the Konoha Crush would have ended, as Hiruzen would have still been alive. Now, since Hiruzen is still alive, this is when Naruto would go to Miko and say, Miko, can you tell me what the hell happened? As Miko would start to tell Naruto about all the events that have occurred. As Naruto hears that, oh, so you're telling me Orochimaru attacks the village just to kill Hiruzen, and he fails. Well, that snake is kind of weak, so yeah, I guess it's expected. As Miko's like, no, Naruto, that snake isn't weak. You're just incredibly strong and have an ability that no one would think of someone having. As Naruto would just smile, saying, yeah, I know I have an ability like that. As anyways, Miko would just smile, saying, at least we saved the Hokage. As anyways, after this is when the village would start to rebuild. Now, as they are rebuilding, Naruto would just be thinking, what is he supposed to do right now? You see, Naruto, hearing that, he is going to be training with Jiraiya to go somewhere to find Tsunade Senju. Naruto was I don't even know who that is, and what is she like? As anyways, after this, Naruto would just like, smile, saying, well then, I'm gonna go to Jiraiya. As Naruto starts walking to the Hokage office, this is when Kakashi, Miko would be there, all the Jonins, and Shikamaru would also be there. As Shikamaru is getting his promotion, he's being promoted to a Chunin. Yes, Chunin. As anyways, Hiruzen would look at Naruto and actually promote him to a Jonin. As seeing that Naruto is very, very, very strong, even stronger than most, he is gonna do this. As Naruto hearing this and Miko hearing this, Miko would heavily thank the Hokage. As this one, Hiruzen, with a weak smile, would just smile at Naruto, telling him that he's gonna come far in this village. As anyways, as this is going on, Naruto would just be like, yeah, I know. As anyways, Naruto would say, so man, are you good? As this is when, Hiruzen would be like, of course I'm alright, Naruto. But I'm gonna need you and Jiraiya to, well, kinda, leave the village and find a new Hokage for us. As, Naruto hears this would be like, alright, I guess I would. As anyways, as this is going on, this is when Naruto would just, well, smile. As he's like, well, you are getting old, so yeah, I guess we could do this. As this is when, Hiruzen would just smile at Naruto. This is when Jiraiya would come in. Jiraiya would be like, alright kid, you ready to find the new Hokage? As Naruto would just smirk, saying, yeah, I guess, but you better not do anything stupid, because I'm not gonna be waiting for you on your so-called research. As Jiraiya would just kind of have an awkward smile. So he's like, alright kid, calm down. As Naruto would just look at him and say, I'm actually serious, Jiraiya, so please refrain from wasting my time on this mission. As Jiraiya would just look at him like, alright, I understand. As anyways, as this is going on, Naruto would then say, and yeah, keep your head up. As Jiraiya would just smile. They would both start goofing around, just joking, as they start making their way out of the village. Naruto would hug Miko. Leaving, he would say, I'll be back, Miko. As Miko would say, alright, Naruto Uzumaki. No, she didn't say Naruto Uzumaki. She says Miko. She says Naruto. Anyways, after this is when Naruto and Jiraiya leave the village. Now, as they leave the village, this is when we're going to have a time to where Naruto would just be so, Jiraiya, how long you think it's going to take for us to actually convince her to come back to the village? Because we still do have you in the village. We have Hiruzen. We have Kakashi, too. It's just Hiruzen and Jiraiya that matter, because she doesn't care about Kakashi, or she has some sort of fondness with him, because that was Minato's technically best student, but she doesn't really have a big bond with Jiraiya. No, not Jiraiya, my bad. Kakashi. She has a big bond with Jiraiya, of course, because literally her teammate. So yeah. As anyways, as this is happening, Jiraiya would say, well, I actually don't know, but hopefully she comes around. We really need some medic nens, and a lot of people are injured back in the village. As this is when he says, and we also might convince her by saying that Hiruzen isn't injured. As that Naruto hearing this would be like, yeah, that might work actually. As this is when they make it to Tanzaku town, or Tanzabata town. As they make it, this is when Naruto would be put into the office, or not office, hotel room. As Naruto says, or Jiraiya says, so kid, if you want to stay you can, but I'm gonna be looking for Tsunade, so might be better if you come with me, but if you want to stay you could go, or you could stay. As Jiraiya would just or Naruto would just smirk, saying, what the hell did I say, you pervert? Why are you going on? You're lying, aren't you? You're not gonna go look for Tsunade. You're just gonna go do your so-called research. As Jiraiya would just smile, saying, yeah, but I'm also gonna be looking for Tsunade. As Jiraiya would just be like, alright, Naruto, I guess that's a no that you're gonna stay. As Naruto's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'll just rest a little bit. As Jiraiya would say, rest easy, Naruto. As anyways, after this is when, well, we have a time to where we see, well, Naruto just resting. As this is when a shinobi would knock on the door. That being Itachi, as Kisame would be right next to him. As this is going on, Naruto hears the knock at his door and is like, "Who?" As this is no response would happen. As this is when Naruto would hear another knock and yell out, "Who?" As another knock or another no answer. So Naruto's like, "Who the hell is at the damn door?" All right, whoever that is, I'm going to beat the hell out of them if they don't. As this is when the door would be banged on. So Naruto would be like, "Huh." So Naruto would open the door. Naruto sees Itachi. As Itachi would say, "Naruto Uzumaki, come with us. You are needed for the plan that we have been told to do." As Itachi would just try and grab onto Naruto. Naruto would grab onto Itachi, saying, "What the hell do you think you're doing here?" As Naruto says, "Oh, so, you're Sasuke's older brother, the one that killed the clan, huh? Well, just know that I hate you for what you did to my friend Sasuke." As when Naruto would, punch Itachi, as Itachi would get punched, this would be Itachi as he would curl an immense amount of pain. This is when Kisame would say, "All right, kid, I'm taking your legs off. You think you could do something like that? No." As Naruto would say, "Oh, shut the hell up." As Kisame would swing his sword, Naruto would grab onto the sword and straight up freeze it. As he would break it, this is when Itachi would engage Naruto in a battle along with Kisame. As Kisame finds a way, he would reattach his sword and fix it. As it wasn't permanently broken, he found a way to make sure it wasn't gonna break. It's like the Zabuza's sword, the Kyubi Bocho. Yes, the Kyubi Bocho. And he decides that he's gonna find a way to fix it, so that's how he kind of got it. As anyways, this is when Naruto would dodge a left hook from Itachi. Itachi would then send a kick towards him. As this is when Naruto sees a whole bunch of crows. As this is when Itachi would appear right behind him with a kunai up to his neck. As Naruto would say, "Huh, well then, glacial Apache." As Naruto would turn the entire ground into ice, Itachi's legs would be frozen. As Naruto would then take out a blade and get ready to slash at Itachi. Itachi would be using his kunai to deflect these blows away. As when Itachi would turn into a mutter of crows again. So when Naruto sees Itachi, as Naruto would then send a glacier towards him. As this would be spikes, just when a whole bunch of ice spikes would get sent flying towards Itachi. Itachi would send a fire style. As soon Itachi would start using his Mangekyo, as he says, "Infinite Tsukiyomi." As Naruto's like, "Damn it, I looked into his eyes." As Naruto would, on a last-ditch effort, turn the entire ground into ice, as anything that steps on it would be frozen up to about a half a feet up. So let's say you put your leg in there, you're gonna be stuck in there. As anyways, Naruto would get knocked out. This is when Naruto would be put in a infinite Tsukiyomi. Now, as Itachi is stabbing Naruto, this is when the fox would be like, "Damn, kid, what, I gotta do everything for you now?" As this is when the Genjutsu would turn, more red. As this is when, fox-like tails would come out from the sky and, straight up punch Itachi. As Itachi would get sent flying in the infinite Tsukiyomi. This is when Naruto would wake up. As this is when Jiraiya would show up saying, "Kid, are you okay?" As when, Itachi's like, "Kisame, we're leaving." Now, as they decide they're gonna start leaving, Naruto would say, "No, you're not." Ice bullet. As Naruto would start shooting out a water bullet, or like a water stream, he would turn it into bullets. As this is when, he sees Itachi leaving, as he's getting a little bit pissed off at this. As Naruto would say, Itachi, this is for what you did to Sasuke. As he appears right in front of Itachi, Itachi would be grabbed. As Naruto would say, ice time. But this is when Naruto would be hit by the Amaterasu. As Naruto is hit by Amaterasu, that's when Jiraiya would be like, damn it, kid! As Naruto would start evaporating. As when Jiraiya would take out a sealing thing and seal away the fire. As Naruto would have been burnt severely, Naruto doesn't have any lasting damages, as the fox would begin to heal it. And also, he was just evaporating, so he was like turning into ice, and the ice was kind of burning. So, yeah. As this is going on, Naruto after this would wake up and say, what the hell happened? It's as if I was burning and I was like in immense amount of pain. Damn it. Damn that Itachi. Maybe I should have never fought him. As this happens, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Jiraiya would say, kid, that was a little too dangerous. You could have died there. So Naruto's like, yeah, I know, but it's whatever. At least I'm alive. As this is when, Jiraiya would say, yeah, at least you're alive. As this is where I'm going to end off part 5, the remake, to what if Naruto had the Hiya no Mi / Aokiji's powers. Alright, well, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what y'all thought of it. Honestly, I didn't really think I did good, but I'll say I did decent, decent. So yeah, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a nice Christmas, and yeah, I wanted to make a Christmas special, but I couldn't, so I'll just make a Christmas special like the next month on the 10th. So yeah, but anyways, I'm out. Peace.